Hello friends. Today marks a truly special occasion in the history of modern royalty. It was exactly 21 years ago, on the evening of May 13, 2004, that a young Australian woman named Mary Donaldson attended her pre-wedding gala at the Royal Theatre in Copenhagen. That elegant evening wasn't just another royal event. No, it was her last night as a private citizen. The final chapter before she stepped into a new life, and a new role, as the Crown Princess of Denmark. Now, imagine the atmosphere that night. The Grand Royal Theatre filled with music and emotion, with performances by both Danish and Australian artists, a beautiful nod to her roots and to her new home. There was even a romantic ballet performance of the famous balcony scene from Romeo and Juliet. It was a powerful reminder of the love story at the center of it all. Mary arrived at the gala glowing with grace and dignity. She wore a stunning red gown designed by Anne Frank, the very designer who would also create her wedding dress. But what truly made headlines that night was the royal jewelry, the iconic Danish ruby pearl tiara and matching set, rich in history, worn by queens and passed down through generations. That was the moment the world saw her not just as Mary Donaldson from Australia, but as a future Queen of Denmark. And then, of course, came May 14, 2004, the wedding day. At Copenhagen Cathedral, in a dress of ivory Duchess satin, Mary Donaldson became Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary. The veil she wore had belonged to Crown Princess Margaret of Sweden, connecting her to Danish royal tradition. Outside the cathedral, the crowds of Danes, and people from around the world, cheered as the royal carriage passed by. The celebrations continued at Fredensborg Palace, where royal families from across Europe gathered for a grand banquet. There were speeches, toasts, and tears. But what stood out most was the deep love and partnership between the bride and groom, between Crown Prince Frederik and his new wife, Mary. Their story, as many of you know, began in the most unexpected place, a Sydney pub during the 2000 Olympic Games. It was a meeting between two people from different worlds. Yet, somehow, it was meant to be. Fast forward to today, May 13, 2025, and we're celebrating their 21st wedding anniversary. King Frederik X and Queen Mary have built a life defined by unity, public service, and family. Together, they've raised 4 children and carried out thousands of engagements, not just in Denmark, but across the globe. Last year, on their 20th anniversary, they even made a diplomatic visit to Norway to mark the occasion. And earlier this year, we saw another milestone. Frederik officially became King of Denmark, with Mary at his side as Queen Consort. A fairy tale romance that has matured into a true partnership of leadership and love. So as we look back 21 years to that elegant night at the opera, let's not just remember the gowns and tiaras. Let's remember the significance of that moment, when an ordinary woman prepared to step into an extraordinary life. And today, we honor the journey of two people who turned love into a legacy for Denmark and for the world.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.